know, she's giving hot wings. She's giving 4th of July. She's giving a cold beer on a Friday night. Hey guys, good morning. What is up? I want to do a different kind of video today. I always lose my grit when I want to depart from my typical content. I always am editing it and I'm like, I'm not funny, I'm not good, I'm not whatever. And this morning I got an ad on Instagram, which is how it always happens, that SAKS is having an extra 25% off sale for their sales section. And as far as window shopping is concerned, like, I obviously got this idea from Nisi Pisa, and you should watch all of her window shopping videos because she is absolutely hilarious. She typically shops plus size sections on websites that are kind of known to be terrible in a lot of ways, and it gives a lot of cannon fodder for ripping certain things to shreds and appreciating them in some cases. Again, go watch her videos, but I personally find a sale section on a luxury department store's website to be the creme de la creme of variety, of just sometimes hidden gems and sometimes the most abject nonsense. And so I thought it might be fun to introduce a window shopping video on my channel, not just to give you guys insight into what's going through my mind as I'm shopping and curating my wardrobe, but also to roast some of this stuff because even the sale prices are nonsense on some of these things. And I want to talk about what's happening at the absolute cutting edge of fashion right now, which is something that would be on SAKS. You know, we have that whole Devil Wears Prada trickle down effect of cerulean. Sure, you know, that's what you're seeing on most shopping websites, but this is supposed to be like designers' new collections. These are a couple seasons old because they're in the sale section. I think I've made myself clear. We're going to do a screen share. Welcome to Zoom. And I'm going to just kind of pick a few and we're going to talk about them. So let's go ahead and commence with this. I think it's gonna be fun. I don't particularly mind that it's not sorted at all because it will give us the most variety, and I really just don't want to miss out on anything. Okay, you know, it always catches my eye when I am scrolling through and I'm like, I can get an Alexander McQueen anything. You know, these brands that tend to just charge as much as they can get away with, especially when the original founder, designer of the brand has sadly passed away fairly recently. Everybody's like, Alexander McQueen, you know? That when you can get it for like $300, that's a pretty good luxury price, especially with the additional 25% off. However, what is this model wearing? I feel as though they shoot themselves in the feet when they kind of phone in what is this called? There is a name for this kind of modeling where they cut their faces off. Charlie Jordan talks about it because it was like the first thing that she did when she was doing modeling. She's like, yeah, my face wasn't even in the photos, so like I couldn't even put it in a portfolio kind of thing. And you know, that's idiotic because have you seen her face? But I digress. We are wearing an Alexander McQueen top that started out at nearly $1,000. $1,000 if you're shopping outside of New Jersey or Portland, no, outside of, if you're shopping with sales tax. But we have cropped business leggings, right? Which, if you're wondering what cropped business leggings look like on someone like me, that's what they look like. It's a bad look. And it just cuts me at the strangest place and it cuts her at the strangest place. You know, she fully hates this. That's why they had to hide her face. And then they've got her in low top Oxfords from Doc Martens. I am just so utterly, I'm not even confused. I'm offended. This is a crime against this top and this model, and honestly against these shoes because they're great shoes. But why? Why? If I saw someone leave the house in this, I wouldn't actually stop them, but in my mind I would say, are you okay? Moving right along. I can't help but love these. They don't come in any size. Apparently, I don't even know why they're on the website, but apparently everybody else loves them too. This is Beach Bride. This says, OMG, these are going to be my bridal suite slides, and they're on sale for $148.49 with an additional 25% off. I will be buying them so that I can have the photographer take macro shots of my pearly comfies. It's like my mother when she was like, you know, having to go to work, and she was like, I found dress pants that are also made out of sweatshirt material. I'm not opposed to it, and not because I want to be a beach bride, but because I think that these are a fabulous addition to something as ridiculous as like a full yoga outfit. Full send athleisure moment, and then you are treating these not as the pearl encrusted portion of them, but as the athletic sandal portion of them, and you just say, you know what, world? This is me. This is my blood. And just be like that girl. I'm just imagining someone like commuting in these. You know, you're riding the subway and you are like in full PE Nation, full Kardashian, current season PE Nation, and then you've got these on, and the world is like, you know what? Yeah, I can't touch that. Exactly. Okay. Speaking of Alexander McQueen, I just want to point something out here, okay? The idea that fashion is coming back around to a certain time period, right? I get it. I get it. It's still traumatizing. It still digs up old horrors from being an adolescent in the early aughts. This troubles me. John Cage, Ally McBeal, I need a moment. I am troubled. But, I offer the new season of Chloe. And suddenly, I'm reconsidering everything that I have ever thought about denim in a dress form. Okay, so let's compare these. This is giving baby fat circa 2002. This is giving, did I just consider parting with $2,350 for a dress? Do I have $2,350 to part with for a denim dress? Absolutely not. But I thought about it. I crushed the numbers because this is so fantastic, and I'm imagining it unbuttoned a little bit at the top so it's not quite so stuffy. Look at the underarm. Look at the underarm. Look at this. Look how they have concealed the side boob and how fitted and gorgeous that is. And then this ruffle sleeve, it is giving dystopian cowgirl the most vibes. Just, ugh. And I just want to clarify that this is a gift and this is a crime. I just thought that it warranted comparison. This poor model, she slept less well that night. But Chloe, if you're listening and you feel like sending a girl a dress, this makes me sleep better at night. Okay, here is another reason that I'm horrified about what's happening in fashion right now, because Rag & Bone, a brand that is not Chloe priced, but it is also not inexpensive at all. We're doing this. We're doing the tie waist. We're doing the included tie waist belted paper bag cargo short thing. Those aren't technically paper bag, but they do exist. Yes, we're having a safari moment, and I'm always here for a safari moment. If you've watched the most enjoyable part of The Crown, which is like the first episode, basically before Queen Elizabeth becomes Queen Elizabeth and she and Philip are on safari, just generally being like fashionable colonizers, the safari energy, the fashion is just impeccable, and I'm always here for that moment. I'm always trying to reclaim that style. However, this is giving sale rack at TJ Maxx. And you know it. You know it, I know it, we all know it, and we also know that those are going to wash like crap. And absolutely no shade on Target, but these can be had at Target, I guarantee you. I guarantee you they can. Mug Cheetah agrees with me. If anybody's keeping score at home, I've had 1.5 cups of coffee and 0 food today, so you're welcome. Okay, we need to talk about this brand, Buseo. They do these beautiful, you know, they look almost like, what would you call that? Abstract and grid motifs. There is a name for this pattern, and I want to say that it has roots in African culture, and sometimes I wonder if I'm allowed to wear it because it's the prettiest thing that I've ever seen. It is purple, and purple might not be my ideal color, but The idea of this ruffle neck is, again, the kind of thing that just rocks me to sleep at night. I mean, oh, come on, come on, come on with the vibes. Chestless people look fantastic in high-necked things. I'm also just a big fan of the ruffle sleeve at the moment. And I need to just go and see what else is on offer here, because like I was saying, I'm looking at certain brands, right? And I'm like, what is your vibration? You know, Stod. Who is your customer? Sync Accept. I have a coat from them that, again, is like the coat of dreams. A dream coat, if you will, a Technicolor dream coat. But still, I searched through their stuff, and we'll get to some of it. And I think, what is the energy that you guys are trying to put forward? Because like, I see the most gorgeous coat that I've ever seen, and then I see like silk camouflage joggers, and I'm like, huh? And then I see like a Renaissance Fair shirt, and I'm like, I'm so confused. You go to Buseo as a brand, and you're like, yep, I understand what you're trying to communicate. We have Zimmerman meets Chloe meets C. It's giving everything. A little bit of Ulla Johnson, but like the patterns, Duke. And I have to say, besides this number right here that is a hot nightmare, but like belted, the purple one is actually my favorite. Like, does it come in my size? They're just absolutely gorgeous. I don't wear off the shoulder things because they trouble me. I like to be able to move my arms a little bit more easily than that, but like, get real. Get real. Do you want to feel like a feminine queen? Because I do often. As these things go, they do not have my size, and that's okay. That's okay. I just mentally saved myself $256.20 with an additional 25% off. And that's okay. But this is the kind of thing that like, if it came in like an ochre yellow, I would hunt it down and wrestle it to the ground on whatever website had it, because it's just that good. And you know what? They might have it on something like Rent the Runway, and I could just get my kicks that way. But I did want you guys to know that the multiplication signs and the division signs, like, I see you. I see you. This is giving calculator. This is giving window panes. It's giving wax relief, which is I think what this is actually called. I love it. God, here we go again with the dadgum crotch wedgie freaking tie weight. You don't even have an option to remove that tie, ALC. Oh, see, Chloe, that just looks like the challenge where the designers have to create their own textile, and then it didn't work out, and they had to make something like paper doll 2-dimensional. And you're gonna try and charge me $688.50 with an additional 25% off for that? Probably not. Come on with this swimsuit. Come on with this swimsuit. No, no, why are we doing this? Yeah, this swimsuit is dynamite, and I might require it. Yeah, you're like scrolling sometimes and you're like, oh, I see why that's on sale. Okay, I'm not going to click on this, but like, can we take a moment for Todd's also trying to charge me $545 for a pair of driving loafers that happen to be covered in camouflage print. You know this person. Wow, Gani. Gani is out here really trying to just be like, so you think you can wear this? Is that what you thought? You thought you could wear this? We beg to differ. Try walking, idiot. That'll be $425. All right, I think we got some stuff here. All right, first of all, a dress that has absolutely no business haunting my dreams, but it lives rent-free in my brain. This Altazara dress that's not in my size, thank God, because I might have to part with $508.50 with 25% off sale. It's one of those things that it's like porn. I can't define it, but I know it when I see it. I cannot define what I love, but I know it when I see it. And this is just the kind of thing that's like edgelord of ugly, right? Where you're like, do I hate that? That is my perfect Goldilocks area. That is my place on the set. And I want to button it all the way up like that, and I want to put jewelry underneath the collar, maybe a little collar bar. Guys, if this was in my size, I would be broke. All right, we need to talk about this Royal Tenenbaums Fendi moment that is on sale. I actually took a moment while I was scrolling on my phone earlier, and I thought, I'm going to try and not dismiss this out of hand. I want to try and style this in my mind. I want to wear it to Wimbledon, but there's no way. It does not look like pajamas, especially this weird diaper moment, okay? And like, sure, if you've got some let's say bolt-ons, right? And you can make this look so sexy and finessed, like button all the way down, revolve.com style. Sure, take your Instagram baddie photo with your tennis racket in Malibu. Like, live your life. But for me, I'm imagining putting this on and looking at myself in the mirror. And in that mental image, I am laughing to the point of crying. This is such Royal Tenenbaums energy, but in the strangest baby onesie, leave room for the diaper, somewhere in someone's fantasy imagination kind of way. It just is so bizarre. It's so bizarre. And at the same time, I'm intrigued. Okay, I need to take a moment because, again, St. John, a brand that my grandmother used to obsess over, and my grandmother invented fashion, so I don't mean it like that. I'm not sure what possessed them. In this case, this is giving Chanel tweed, but in this like nightmarish seafoam that also looks like undersea coral. She says wearing seafoam nails. Look, I'm all about a double standard. I'll wear it on my nails. I'm not putting it on a pair of $328.50 with an additional 25% off sale price tag. Yep, Teal Multi is putting it lightly. And I do also want to comment on the fact that there seems to be a trend where everyone is trying to put their own touch on leisure wear, and I think that it is safe to say some of it works and some of it doesn't. Now, if you were wearing this full set with these little Gucci mules and you threw a coat over this that was like a power clash and you just scraped your hair back, wore some kind of really big frames that you could barely even see your face behind, like, you know, the Olsen twins circa 2009, I could see this being a Fashion Week moment. Yeah, I've convinced myself. Okay, I opened this because I just literally wanted to look at it because it's so pretty. Now, one thing that I do think about, especially being a pool owner now, is like where the print coincides with the hoo-ha, because this looks like, well, you know what? It is giving Mother Earth, womb, sacral chakra kind of vibes, and I'm into it, you know? I also like that, bless her heart, they have done some kind of photoshopping in this area, because either the cups didn't do what they were supposed to do or her boobs didn't do what they were supposed to do, but none of that is real. That's just not, that's very, very strange looking. Is it weird that I only want a bikini bottom? Oh, Alexander McQueen. We have another Alexander McQueen moment. This is the hybrid pop skirt. I actually should have given a trigger warning for this because anyone over the age of 30, 27, maybe even 26, it's a shared trauma that we all lived through. The hybrid pop skirt. When it had the elasticated, not just the waist, but also the hips. And it was two different materials, one a knit, one a cotton poplin weave, and you end up with this drop waist thing that I will admit has been executed in a way that is quite Alexander McQueen. It does look like it is constructed well. That does not take away from the fact that this was on every rack in every pattern and we all looked like clowns shopping at Forever 21 in college. So I apologize to the future, because this is going to trickle down to your local Forever 21 at some point, and you might just buy it. We've learned nothing. Also, $1,850, $555 with an additional 25% off sale? Nor. All right, we need to talk about one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen in my entire life is this Dolce & Gabbana Piastrelle gown. This is a pattern that all of it's on sale right now, and by on sale, I mean, you know, a down payment on a car. Nonetheless, do I want to look like a kitchen tile motif on the Amalfi Coast? Yes, I do. Did they have me at lemons? Yes, they did. I have a lemons problem. I have not enough things with lemons on them, and I have quite a lot of things with lemons on them. I just like lemons, okay? I've become that person. My mother decorated her entire kitchen with chili peppers when I was a child. I am doomed to the lemon life. I did not choose the lemon life chose me. I want this so badly, even though, and let's be real, that would have worked while I was pregnant. Absolutely no problem at all, but you know what else it works for? Eating a lot, wherever you wore this to. But it would have been nice while I was pregnant because it has a balconette situation that would have given ample room for my ample bazongas at the time, which I do not have now. So this might not look so phenomenal on me, but this was my favorite cut that I saw of this pattern. And it is just, it's giving me a very specific kind of life that I don't expect other people to understand. In the words of Mike's Mike, if you get it, you get it. You don't, you don't. So far, I have mentally spent about $4,000. Moving right along. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about, this though, the Syncocept. Giles Camo Cargo Joggers. No, I'm not. It's not. You know what? They made it. No, they didn't. I'm sorry. And this is also that shirt that I was talking about, and they've bothered to layer it with a lace collar. Those boots are divine. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, they're not. Do not give me a stiletto. It's 2022. No one wants to be walking around in a stiletto, okay? We have chosen our side, and we have chosen the side of comfort. I dismiss this reality. Look at what this is doing on the model's butt. I'm incensed. This hurts my butt cheeks looking at that. That is just, I am offended. I'm probably getting demonetized right now. Syncocept, what is your point of view? What is it? Oh, Oscar de la Renta out here. The sundresses just have me by the throat right now, guys. They give me all the romantic springtime vibes. Give me a large scale floral print. Give me lemons. I will make lemonade. Everyone is invited. A Chloe Poplin top. Boring. Boring. Oh dear. Who would pay that for that? Chloe. Sometimes I just wonder. Oh, wow. The row has gone on sale. If you are a size 8, or a size 12, you could be the proud owner of one of the most gorgeous pairs of pants I've ever seen for $345 plus an additional 25% off sale. Those are so pretty. Not to say that you can't get these elsewhere, but that is a Theory Vince Club Monaco price right there for arguably some of the most delicious tailoring that is out there to be had by our sisters, the tiny Iggy twins, as my father used to call them. A cheese board, a phenomenal accessory. Here, okay, retrofet. First of all, I love that they have just edited the model's body out of this. They just said, remove background. This is also just giving me like baby fat 2002, just haunting my nightmares. Chloe, you know, I really want to love a baby doll dress, but I look like a clown in a baby doll dress. I need something that gives me a little bit more shape than that. I look so silly. I bought one from Ulla Johnson not that long ago and I was like, that is so cute. I put it on, I was like, oh no girl, you look like a feather duster. It did not look right. I understand that this is the sale section and so it's going to be a little bit outdated, but I just want to know, who's the customer? Who is the customer for all of this camo stuff? I have some camo leggings and I feel like they go with everything and they camouflage everything, which is great, you know, baby barf, turmeric. But I would argue that those look like when you went to the sale section at TJ Maxx, you bought a pair of pants that you thought you were going to like, and then you said, you know what, these washed weird, I'm gonna cut them into shorts. And then you're like, those are gonna live at the bottom of my drawer forever until I throw them away. That's what those look like, but they can be had for $63.37 with an additional 25% off sale. I had a moment with these, and then I saw how short they were on the model, and I was like, sad, but like these are BA. And if they had them in a 27, I would probably just try them on. I would probably order them and try them on because they're really cool. Ooh, I hate that pocket design. Why are we still doing pocket designs? Or are we doing pocket designs again? That's the problem. Okay, another thing that has me by the throat, shearling and puffer coats. It's a problem, guys. I moved to the Northeast and I became this person, okay? And it does seem like an alter ego when you look at it because you're like, really, Kackie? Really? I have 3 versions of something like this that if they were to procreate in my closet, it would make something that looked kind of like this. And yet, I still have to resist adding to cart. Thank God they do not have my size. Or anyone's size. But yeah, that is a heckin' great puffer. It's a good puffer, guys. Picnic time Cantonero wood 10-piece shot glass serving set. She's serving shots. Anyway, Beetlejuice by Balmain. Oh dear, we're doing this again. You know what though? That's a pretty good version of that if you're into a baby doll top. It just, the way that it looks so strange on that model, that's exactly how it would look on me, where you're like, that's not for you. That's for somebody shaped different than you. Oh, I'm sorry, did you say luxury pajamas? Because I heard luxury pajamas. Why aren't those in my size? Wow. Wow. Those don't make any logical sense, and yet I'm obsessed with them. You know why I like them? It's because I like rattan furniture, and those look like rattan furniture for my feet. Oh, she's giving hot wings. She's giving 4th of July. She's giving a cold beer on a Friday night. I'm like a bird, fly away. Sink a set. I ask again, what is your point of view? I don't hate those, but like, what is your point of view? Llama's beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? I don't have a little girl. And besides, Simon is much larger than that now, but why is this not in my size? I would put my cat in that just to have someone to wear it. Oh my God. Worthy Threads, who are you? Come on. It has tomatoes all over it and bell peppers. And is that chard? Is that rainbow chard? Oh my God. And a kiwi. And grapefruits. Okay, I quit. This is so cute. This is what I would dress my imaginary baby girl in while I was wearing my imaginary Dolce & Gabbana Piestrel gown. And we would just be the kitchen. See, here I am being so annoying about everybody trying to dress up joggers, and yet, I mean, why? Okay, why does she have on like Bass old man loafers with this? The styling, bam, I don't understand. I'd rather her have been barefoot. You know what would have gone really well with this? Those pearl encrusted Birkenstocks, but nonetheless, this turns my crank. Oh, she's giving cotillion, she's giving Easter Sunday. Oh my God. Thank you for not coming in my size because I would have had to part with some money. Oh my heavens, you guys. When you have no chest, I have goosebumps. And you love a good androgynous moment, but like buttoned down, like unbuttoned. And I have goosebumps. This is immaculate. Look at the cinch at the back. We do not deserve this poplin button placket top. Cold beer on a Friday night. Okay, Alexander McQueen. This is actually a very good comparison to draw because while this is giving modest hotness, this is giving choir robes or French prison. Oh, Versace. I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. Tell me, tell me, tell me. This is a $73.75 packable grill. That's incredible. With an additional 25% off sale. Okay, I believe that we have gotten into the stems and seeds at this point, so I'm going to call it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, because I can make more. This is so much fun, and it's literally just my inner monologue on the outside, so I hope you liked it. And thank you guys for watching. I love you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.